Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you an XYZ Union deck featuring obviously XYZ-Dragon Cannon and the other fusion monsters, which are contact fusion. You do not use polymerization obviously. So 1XZ, 1YZ, 2XZ, which is the one you go into the most. This card can destroy face down spell and trap cards your opponent controls by discarding one card. So he's useful, and we also run 3 of the X head cannon and 3 of the C metal tanks, so it's definitely the one you go into the most. But I have, one of the others just in case, another XY-Dragon, which is the least useful of them all in my opinion, because you destroy one face-up spell and trap card. It's useful when you're destroying something like a Toon Kingdom, but most of the time you want to destroy something face down, and so he's definitely the one I go into the least. And for the main deck we have, as I said, 3 X head cannon, 3 Z metal tank, and just 1 Y dragon head. The reason why I only run 1 is because, like I said, you don't really go into the Y contact fusions. You mostly want to go into the Z ones, and also because it's searchable, so I don't need to really run. If I need to, get it because I'm going into XYZ, I can easily search it with one of my 2 Machina Peacekeeper. This card is really good. Like I said, it searches one of your Union monsters, so you can search, I believe you can search a copy of itself. Yeah, I can search a copy of itself. Let's see. Yeah, you can search your Z metal tank, you can search your Y dragon head, and you can also search the MVP of this deck in my opinion, which is heavy mech support armor. But before we get to this card, let's finish with Machina Peacekeeper. So yeah, you can, when it's destroyed by battle, or I think destroyed anyway, yeah, when it's destroyed and sent to the grave, you get to search one of your Union monsters, and if you equip this to a monster, then that monster is protected from being destroyed by battle or from being destroyed by a card effect. So it's really good. And also, if they try to destroy your monster and you have this equipped to it, it's gonna get destroyed, so you're gonna get the search and you're gonna be protecting your monster. Just really good. And the reason why I saved these for last, and like I said, is the MVP in my opinion of this deck, is because not only do you protect a monster from being targeted by anything, your opponent just cannot target, no econs, nothing like that, no Tribute to Doom. They can't target the monster that's equipped with this card, and it also protects the card on top of that. So if you have like an XYZ tank or even an XZ tank with this card equipped to it, you pretty much win, because I mean, you're gonna be able to destroy the back row. They need to get over your monster twice, and they need to do that without card effects. So they have to destroy him by battle once, and then they have to find a way to destroy it after that. And on top of that, when you normal summon this, you get to special summon 1 Union monster from your graveyard to the field. Like, this card is just too good, and I think if we get more Union monsters, then this card is going to be seeing a lot more play. It's just too good. The rest of the deck is just cards to protect your monster so that you can have 2 on the field and contact fusion. So we run 2 Super Rush, 2 Enemy Controller, 1 Luminous Spark, because the entire deck is, except for Machina Peacekeeper, the entire deck is light, including your contact fusions. So it's just really good in this deck. I was running 2, but I took 1 out to add a second frontline base. Being able to special summon another level 4 Union monster from your hand can be pretty clutch, because if you don't have any protection and you need to go into your contact fusion immediately, then you can do that with frontline base. And you can also, if you're using your normal summon to finish that contact fusion, you can use this to summon either the heavy mech or the Machina Peacekeeper, so that you can protect whatever you use fused. Because that's the weakness of this deck. These cards are not very strong. I mean, 2200, 2400, 2100. Obviously, XYZ-Dragon Cannon is a 2800, which is plenty, but you rarely get to have all the monsters on the field to be able to go into him. So for these cards, you really need some sort of protection, you know, whether it's from battle or from card effects. And last but not least, 2 Mirror Wall. It's protection, and it also helps you get your 7 completed to your hand, because if you pay for this, then you can immediately add your 7 completed with the skill Sleight of Hand, which is what we're using. But that's pretty much it. Pretty standard in my opinion as far as XYZ decks go. I hadn't done this. I featured the XYZ Dragon Cannon on one of my combo decks, but I never actually, you know, had a full video with the profile and everything. And I know some people wanted to see it, so this felt like a good time to do it. Out of the 5 replays, I believe I pull XYZ-Dragon twice, maybe. So we'll see how this goes. Here we're just going up against this pretty standard dragon deck. They're using Hunter Dragon. They don't attack for some reason, which is fine. I have my Luminous Spark, so my X head cannon, it's a 2300, and it's also protected by Machina Peacekeeper. So I wasn't afraid into running into a mirror wall or anything like that, because it was still going to be a resource that he was going to have to waste. And he tries to destroy my X head cannon. My Peacekeeper goes to grave, so I get to search 1 card. And then I just summon my Z tank, so I can equip that to my X head cannon. Instead of contact fusion, I could have gone for the contact, but this would protect my monster from for 1 turn, and it would also raise the attack. And then next turn I just went for the XYZ. I targeted the face down because I was afraid of it, and luckily that was the smart choice, since it was Exploder Dragon. I basically just blow up the entire field, and then I didn't even need to, but I special summoned my my C tank from grave using the heavy mech. And the thing is, if my opponent had more life points to survive that game, I would have just equipped my heavy mech to XYZ-Dragon. It would have become untargetable, and it would have been protected by battle for 1 turn. So literally nothing my opponent could have done at that point. I don't think he had any cards in hand. There was nothing he was going to top deck. So heavy mech can just seal your game, and it also helps you stall, you know, by giving you that special summon. So here I set enemy controller, and I set a mirror wall, so I'm very well protected. He didn't set it, summon anything, so I just go for the attack. And this is actually a mirror match now that I remember. So this machine assembly line, it's actually boosting all my monsters. Turns out he had a Machina Peacekeeper, so he searches, I think, Z tank. I didn't see exactly what he searched. He gets his 7 completed, which is fine. Again, having enemy controller and mirror wall, I'm not afraid. But when he had the front line, I got pretty scared, because, you know, he was gonna have his XZ tank, and I thought he was gonna destroy my back row, but he goes for he equips the 7 completed, so this pretty much guaranteed my win when he did that, because I activate the mirror wall. He's protected, but I'm just gonna pay for it, and then I can get my Sleight of Hand, summon my other X head cannon, and you know, I didn't even need to activate my enemy controller or my 7 completed. I just had enough damage. He wasn't going to be able to deal with both of the cards, but I think the safe play would have been to destroy one of them, and you know, you still have a monster that's protected, and you're only worried about 1 card. But again, I believe if he had targeted the mirror wall and I chain it, it doesn't get destroyed. So I don't know. I probably still had the game sealed with what I had.
Duel.
Alright, here we're going up against another Kaiba. I have my Z tank and I have you know, some protection, mirror wall, enemy controller, not much more I can ask for. And we're going up against Naturia. Goes for the beatdown. I activate the mirror wall so we can destroy that hydrangea. And then I pay for it because I want my 7 completed. Summon my heavy mech and just equip it so that they can target this with enemy controller, and I was sure to destroy the Naturia Marin. He summons another one, gets to draw one more card, which is another hydrangea, but he can't attack because it's one mirror wall. I just summoned my XYZ-Dragon. I try to go for 7 completed. He has the Exterior Fang, but I still get rid of the Marin, and he had a Michizor, so he couldn't activate it last turn because of my heavy mech. And here I'm protected from battle, so I just summoned the Machina Peacekeeper, Econ Take, and finish the game. You know, that's one of the examples where heavy mech is just so good. It protected me from Michizor and it protected me from that battle. And I'm not sure which replay we're on now. I guess this one? I hope I didn't click on the same one. I should have been paying attention. Let's see. I apologize if I clicked on the same one. I really was not paying attention.
Duel.
I don't think I did. No, I definitely didn't. Okay, so here I have frontline base and I have my 2 monsters. I could have contact fused, but I figured attacking was my best option. Unfortunately, I run into a Night Grepher. He econ takes to summon a Freed, but luckily for me, I have the mirror wall because had I used the enemy controller, it would have not been effective. It would have been negated. So I summon my heavy mech, special summon my Z tank, and then equip it to it so I can protect it. And I also have the enemy controller, so I'm sitting pretty good. He goes for Dark Blade, I just econ that. And I was hoping to draw into an XYZ Cannon, unfortunately I don't. So I decide to instead equip my other, what is this? My Z tank into my Whitehead so that I could get over the Dark Blade. He goes for Knight of Red Lotus, gets rid of my heavy mech, but that's okay. I still have a 2100 monster that's protected from being destroyed. And then I contact Fusion so I can destroy the face down monster. Equip my Machina Peacekeeper to the YZ tank, but I had already won the game at that point. This deck is really fun. I like the fact that it makes you, it's not very linear, like you don't just do a one play. It makes you really think about your plays, like what are you going to protect, what are you going to attach to what card. I had a lot of fun playing this deck. And this is going to be your last replay. A lot of Kaibas today. A lot of Kaibas in general, I guess. He goes for Shard of Greed. He's not running anything particularly strong. He has Lava Dragon. I haven't really seen that card being used at all. But then he starts swarming the field with Wyvern and Goka. I have my mirror wall, so I'm fine. I decide to pay for it so I can get my 7 completed, because otherwise I can't get over that Wyvern. I don't contact Fusion, I just wait because I want to go for XYZ-Dragon. He can't attack because of my mirror wall. So there goes, XYZ. I don't target the... I always forget the name of this card. The Hieratic Dragon, because it would have let him special summon a card. And here I have an untargetable, protected by from destruction for 1 turn, 3500 XYZ-Dragon Cannon. Like, what are you gonna do against that? I believe that's why I saved that replay, just because it was, I pulled like the dream combo, which is the XYZ Dragon Cannon with the heavy mech as an equip. So that's gonna be it for the replays, and that's gonna be it for this video. Here's the deck once again. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be posting tomorrow. I might not, and because I'll be streaming on Friday night. I'm gonna post it in the community just so everyone knows, but I'll probably stream around 8 or 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope to see you guys there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And until next time.